I'm motherfucking FBS. We got beef, you best be stressed. I've exposed all these clowns up and down from east to west. Mob tube is my house and you're nothing but a guest. All you bitches can't stop watching me, you're all fucking obsessed. So get up off my dick and stop talking shit, or hop into the chat and grab the motherfucking link. Yeah, I'm the only motherfucker on MobTube who isn't miserable and lonely or a phony from SlobTube. It's a community full of misfits and there's unity among dipshits. I'm always under scrutiny and I'm about to go ballistic, cause I'm losing my mind, constantly dealing with this sick shit. Everywhere you look, there's another fucking nitwit, acting like he's big shit, talking about he's in the mob, he should get his wig split. Fake gangsters, straight wanksters, I'd like to thank yous, cause of your never-ending bullshit. I'm laughing all the way to the bank, cause I'm motherfucking FBS. We got beef, you best be stressed. I've exposed all these clowns up and down from east to west. MobTube is my house and you're nothing but a guest. All you bitches can't stop watching me, you're all fucking obsessed. So get up off my dick and stop talking shit, or hop into the chat and grab the motherfucking link. There's scumbags of all types in this disgusting fucking place, whining about all their gripes while probably smoking on that bass. These fucking punks stay talking shit every single day and night, then get all fucking offended when I decide to stay and fight. They're a bunch of pussy cowards who will attack your family first before you even speak their name, cause they're the motherfucking worst. They seem to think this shit's a game till they get verbally pistol whipped. They only have themselves to blame, but they'll still give you a guilt trip. Ain't it a motherfucking shame? You should have just kept your mouth shut, but you talk shit and got flamed. Now I virtually burned your house up. Welcome to motherfucking MobTube. This is what this platform became. Yes, I'm motherfucking FBS. We got beef, you best be stressed. I've exposed all these clowns up and down from east to west. MobTube is my house and you're nothing but a guest. All you bitches can't stop watching me, you're all fucking obsessed. So get up off my dick and stop talking shit, or hop into the chat and grab the motherfucking link. Yizzo, and I'm out. Fucking punks. I ain't the one. Salute!
Yizzo, what's going on, everybody? How you doing today? It's Friday. I'm pretty sure. I think. I'm almost positive. And that would make it Freestyle Friday, which works for me because I don't really know what to talk about today, but I'll wing it and I'll make something happen. I don't know if there's anything goofy that happened today that you want to tell me about. I mean, there usually always is, but nobody sent me anything, so I don't know. I don't know what to say as far as that goes. Fucking thing. Come on, stop it. Yeah. Oh, you going? All right, Miss Camp, you're wrong. That's cool. Have fun. I think I'm going to get my hair cut. All right, Pat. Well, have fun. I don't know what to say to that. Sally, Michael Hensley, we love you too. Jesse Roth. I already shouted out kind of Miss Camp, you're wrong, Pat. Let me see. Hey now. Alex Vela, Edward Everett. Casey Robinson, the shaky shooter. Get up off my Richard and stop talking bowel movement. Get off my dick and stop talking shit. Nice. IWD Liquidators. How you doing, bro? Happy Friday to you, pimp. Gerard. Jeff Nadeau is coming back. What do you mean he's coming back? Nikki Blade Clips. What's up, bro? You sent me a nice message. Did I get back to you? I think I did. Jimmy Clandra posted he was dropping his book in the next 2 months. Really? Wow. You know how long I waited for that fucking book? No bullshit. Before Jimmy was on YouTube, long time. I know it's been in the works for years and years. Sally, $10. I thought it was Thursday all day match. You know, I always get the days wrong, so I feel you. Thank you for the 10. And as you guys know, she's one of the biggest sponsors of this show. So when she says match, you must match. To YT, but less mafia and more crime in general. I thought, yeah, when did Nadu leave? I didn't know he left. Nadu left? The fuck? How come nobody told me? What do you mean he left? I don't know. Please explain. I know you said he's coming back, but I didn't know he went anywhere. Hey, BTF, how you doing? Let me see. It's Friday, guys, and it's a beautiful day out. And you know what I want to try to do? I kind of told you yesterday. I want to kind of try to have a beautiful weekend with my Shanna, starting as soon as this show is over. I'm going to try. Definitely going to try. See what happens. We'll have a good time no matter what. But what else? Oh, I was at the skate park. I was at the skate park for about 3 hours. About 3 hours. Got some more sun, as you can see. I'm fucking toasted. Try hard. What? Oh, no. We'll have a good weekend. I'm just fucking around. I just don't know exactly what we're going to do. Like, I want to go out with Shanna tonight, but I have no fucking plans on, maybe dinner or something. Who knows? Just when the dude thought he was out, nobody pulled him back in because he never left. That's what I thought, Casey. 2 or so weeks ago, he did a goodbye video a la Tony Pizza. Oh, he did? Okay, all right. I know Jeff Nadeau gets very aggravated with this whole MobTube thing regularly. So I guess I'm not surprised he did a goodbye video. But was he changing up what he does? You said less mob and more, what, true crime or something? Yeah, the mob shit's whack. You know what I mean? It is. And don't get me wrong, Jeff is great at what he does. But it's just me. It's my opinion. A lot of you guys love that mob stuff. I just can't fuck with it at all anymore. Like, it turns my stomach. If I'm looking for a movie to fucking watch and I see the words mob boss or mafia or fucking crime boss, I don't want nothing to do with it. I ain't watching that shit. I don't want to watch no more documentaries, no more movies. I might read Jimmy's book. I probably read that. But otherwise, I have no interest, guys. I lost interest because of the people. You know what I mean? Like, the people that I've met and stuff that were involved in that life, some of them, and the things you hear for more firsthand stories when you do this. We all have from some of these guys that were really a part of it. And you just realize, and we always knew to some extent it's a scumbag life, but my God, I mean, I'm telling you guys, if you want to be a criminal, you're better off just being a lone drug dealer in the fucking streets. You'd be better off. Anymore. What's the point of being in the mob anymore? Hey, Sally, got $1. Let me see. Soto, $10, matching my pal Sally. Thank you, Soto. I appreciate you, bro. Soto sent me a very generous donation, when I was going through this thing with my mom. Like I'm not still going through it. You know what I mean, though. When I was taking a little break from here. BTF Phoenix, $10, matching the bestest, a.k.a. Sally. This is towards sunblock. Your color is good. I just don't want you to wander into tan mom territory. Have a great weekend. I really do need to, start wearing a fucking hat of some sort because I'm just roasting. Like I can feel my fucking head. It's like it's on fucking fire. And the thing is, I'll tell you a little something about myself. You guys know I have the vitiligo, these spots all over my hands and shit. Well, I might have told you guys this before, but when I was a kid, the general opinion of most, dermatologists was that it makes you super prone to skin cancer. which makes sense because you don't have any pigment there. You know, it's just pure white. Yeah, it's just like, you know, Irish people, they burn easily. You know what I mean? I have a friend named Richie, Irish as could be, red hair, pale skin, green eyes, and he gets skin cancer. Like, I can't even tell you how many times he's had skin cancer already. There's not a sunblock strong enough to save him. But, you know, that's what they thought. And I went through a lot of shit when I was a kid because I was humiliated by the vitiligo. I had it all over my hands, my arms, especially my elbows. I had it all over my knees, my shins, my feet. It was bad. This is something that my dad's mother had. Okay. So I was the lucky one to get it. It skipped a generation, drove right past my brother and parked at my crib, you know, and that's how I got vitiligo. So, I went through a lot of painful treatments. I mean, they sent me to Johns Hopkins at one point because, you know, I was desperate to try to, as a kid, get rid of this. And my parents wanted me to because they thought it made me real prone to cancer and all that. So I had to do these real painful treatments where I would stand in what's basically like a stand-up tanning room thing. You know, it's just a fucking circular room. You just stand in it. And, it's just these lights, these like, I don't know if they're the same ones they use for tanning and shit, but these insanely fucking bright, strong, powerful lights. And I'd have to stand there naked as a motherfucker and just keep my eyes closed and just burn. And it was so painful. I mean, as a little boy, you know, I would leave there in excruciating pain. My head, it would give me these horrible headaches. Then I was taking pills that they gave me, all types of shit. This went on for years. I don't know what did it, but most of it went away. Like my shins, all gone. My knees, all gone. My elbows, all gone. I have a spot right here on this eyelid that's pretty bad. I have a spot on my stomach. I got one like right around here somewhere. I don't know. And I got it, you know, you guys see my hands, my fucking feet. I got it real bad on my feet still, but that's about it. So anyway, the point of all that is I stayed out of the sun my whole fucking life. I had no choice. Like my fucking parents, even in the winter, they would make me, you know, cover myself in sunblock before I went outside. Even to go to school, I had to have sunblock on my whole fucking life. And then once I got old enough, you know what I mean? I said, fuck this. I'm not wearing sunblock anymore. I'm going to be in the sun as much as I want. And that's pretty much how I've been living ever since. And come to find out now they say that not only does it not make you more prone to skin cancer, vitiligo, it makes you less prone to skin cancer. I don't understand how some scientific shit, something that has to do with, you know, vitiligo itself, because that's basically an immune disorder and whatever. So that's what they say. I don't know, but I should be wearing sunblock. I mean, it's fucking brutal, man. I'm dark, super dark. BTF Phoenix. Oh, I read that one. Oh, hey now. Gifted 5 Fat Bald Sicilian memberships. Let me look and see who got them. BB from VA. Hello. Good to see you. You know what the funny about the Tan Mom thing? I don't know if you guys remember. Gerard, $30, matching Sally, BTF, and Soto. Damn, nice, Gerard. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that very, very much. Yeah, nice. What was I saying? The Tan Mom thing, BTF, you weren't around. But in like towards the beginning, we had a guy here. He became like a sponsor of the show. Okay. And he was sending like me and Shanna like merchandise from his tanning salon and stuff. And it turns out the fucking guy's tanning salon was the Tan Mom tanning salon in Jersey. He was the one that she was going to and bringing her kid or whatever the fuck she was up to. It was wild. And he would promote his tanning salon on here and shit. It was crazy. So I don't know how many of you remember that, but that guy was kind of part of the show. He was in the chat all the time. He'd donate tons of money. Yeah. Let me see. What am I going to do? Oh, yeah. I can't get to it. It's not letting me. How the fuck? Here we go. Gilded Age, Chanley, Mandy Tammers, Julie June. Is that it? Just 4 people? Why did it only give out 4? I don't know, but I get the money no matter what. So thank you very, very much. Hey, now. Let me see what Casey said here. I'd rather push the government about not releasing Epstein's pal's info or Tim Kennedy's stolen ballot. Well, you're never going to see the Epstein. I told you guys, and anybody can say I didn't. For a couple of years now, I've been telling you, Trump is on those. He's in those files. He's on those lists or whatever, and probably more so than anyone else. They were. Jeffrey Epstein himself said we were best friends for 10 years. I know people don't want to hear that, but I told you he would do something to make sure those files don't come out. I did not know that he was going to just say, there are no files, after Pam Bondi just said, yeah, I got them. They're on my desk. I got the client list. I got everything. So just the balls of Trump, to do shit like that. But yeah, those files, we'll never see them. They're gone. And just wait till he pardons Ghislaine Maxwell, because that's coming too. He wanted to do it in the first term because he was afraid she'd tell on him. He'll do it. OC, what up? What up? Tan Mom on Stern was hysterical. Yeah, I remember Sal was in love with her. He's such a fucking weirdo, bro. Like, he wanted to fuck Tan Mom. She is disgusting, that woman. Oh, she's nuts, yeah. Boy, did I have an interesting morning. Just call me Mini 360. Why? What about her? I don't get it. Tan Mom didn't look like she went into a tanning bed, more like a panini press or a waffle iron. You ain't kidding. That bitch was cooked. Now listen. Yeah, even Jeff would have to laugh at that. Yes, Jeff and the 2 left. You went on a journey around the world in search of a neck. That's fine. Hey, I don't have one either. Is that right, BB? Yeah, Gerard's the man. Armand, I saw Tan Mom several times when she went to court in Newark because I was working in the federal building. She had to go to court. She had busted up looking. Yeah, I've just seen her on Stern and shit, man, and she is a fucking walking disaster. She looks terrible. But that dude was here, though. I don't remember the name of his tanning salon now. But he gave us, he sent us, shirts and all types of shit. And he was in the chat as his screen name was the name of the tanning salon. I don't remember. Apparently, I am her now and a scumbag for giving you money. Oh, somebody's accusing you of being Mini 360? I'm calling you a scum. Who's saying this, BB? Do I even want to know? Who's saying this? Why does Jules come to mind? I don't know. What's going on? Terry Time. So nobody then. Nobody's saying it. Fuck Terry Time. Fuck Terry Time in the ass. Fuck Terry Time in the ass with a Chinese monkey. Who gives a fuck about Terry Time? Terry Time with the purse. What is that about? I've heard about this purse before. What does that mean? Tell me the purse story. Get this, she hates Trump now. Who, Terry Time? Why? Because he's covering up for one of the biggest pedophiles in the history of the world, and he might very well be one himself. Good reason. Why did it take her so long? I'm curious about this story now. She hates Trump. Is it because of the Epstein thing? Because a lot of fucking people are pissed off. Do they, Gerard? Yeah, well, they'll get it. Don't worry. They'll still love him. They're like people in abusive relationships. They always come back, you know. Yes, for the cover up. Oh shit. Well, what can I say? I mean, it is a disgusting thing that happened. I can't believe. But like I said, Terry Time will be a Trump lover again. I can't imagine that any of these people won't. I mean, they've already sacrificed so much to fucking be a simp for that guy. I mean, all these people, or be simps for him. I don't think anything will stop them. They can never admit they were wrong. They'll lose everything before they admit they were wrong. Terry Time supposedly sold a purse to Minnie, and Minnie says it's a gift. Oh, that's like the Primo thing. That's like the Primo thing. Like Primo, depending on who you believe, but with the thing with Primo and Cousin Dom, you're friends with Jules, BB, from VA? The thing with Cousin Dom was, you know, there was a $5,000, you know, depending on who you ask, loan or gift given. Like Primo says he loaned Dom the 5,000, and Don dipped on him. And Dom, did I say Dom or Don? I don't know. And Dom says, no, he gave me the $5,000. It was a gift. And for whatever reason, he got mad at Dom and wanted it back. Same type of thing, I guess. All the crazy Republicans. That's right, Gerard. I want to do a show about this so bad, a politics show. I'm trying not to, but this Epstein thing. You're friends with Jules, BB? Minnie is a sweetheart, I think. It's Sally at BB from VA. She's always been to me. Yeah, I don't know. Is Terry Time still a pizza supporter? Did she turn on him too? What if pizza still loves Trump? Is Terry Time going to turn on pizza because of that? Fill me in. It's Freestyle Friday. This is up to you guys. You give me the talking points, you know? Yeah. Another Quaalude, she gonna love me again. That's how, you know, I see Trump supporters, like, even with the Epstein thing, they'll go back to him. This will pass. Look at Alex Jones. Alex Jones was disgusted, wanted to spit in Trump's face. And now he's like, it's okay because actually it was the fucking Democrats that destroyed the files and Trump's innocent and blah, blah, blah. And, okay, Alex. Yeah. That's why Pam Bondi said she had the files, because the Democrats destroyed them. Okay. Yeah. You guys aren't filling me in on this story, guys. This is what this is the conversation right now. Are you friends? I'm just asking BB from VA with Jules. Doesn't matter. I love you either way, BB from VA. Somebody sent me something, though, with Jules. I think she was doing a show and something came up. Somebody put something in the chat about my mom passing or something, and I think they said she said something nice. I don't even remember if I watched the video. She said something nice, and the person who sent it to me thought she was being sincere. I don't know. What was I going to say about it? There's something else with that, too. Oh, some more people have reached out to me about my mom. So I got to get back to everybody's messages. Don't worry. There's not a single one I won't respond to eventually. Yes, she was there when I was going through cancer, and so is Jules Subs. Oh, okay. I didn't know. That's cool. Come on, guys. What else you want to talk about? It appears that conversation is dead. What did Tony Pizza do today? Give me something here to work with. Yes, we love BB from VA no matter what. She went ape shit when they said that. I don't know what you mean, BB. What was said and who went ape shit? Jules? I don't know. You got to tell me like one comment or something, because Tony B, what's up? Tony Pizza's boring? Oh, I mean, Jesus, what a surprise. We were at the skate park today and we were having a conversation. I don't know why, but the conversation came up about homeless people. And my friend Jake, who you've seen on camera before, was talking about, well, homeless people are, most of them are probably good people. They're just down on their luck, or, something happened in their lives that made them homeless. They don't want to be homeless. Now, I agree to some extent, okay? There are some people that it doesn't matter what you do for them, okay? There's homeless people where if you gave them $1 million, it would get blown and they still wouldn't have a home. Okay, Tony Pizza is like the prime example. But there's other people. I don't know if you guys remember Howard Stern. They did Homeless Jeopardy once. Homeless guy gets 10 grand. It was gone in like 48 hours. And then all the stuff he bought, the garbage, the drum set, the clothes, they were gone too. They all got stolen from him. You know what I mean? So this is how some homeless people are. They're bums. They're not just homeless. They're bums. I don't think if you're homeless, you're a bum necessarily, but some homeless people are bums. And, but some are, they just got dealt a bad hand. I'm sure a lot of us, I know I could have at times been homeless. I'm sure a lot of you guys could have too. But I had to tell them the story of Tony Pizza. And I was watching their facial expressions. It wasn't just Jake. It was another guy too. And I was like, listen, there's this motherfucker on here who's gotten, I don't know, somewhere around $315,000 in the last 4 years. And he's done nothing with it. And he has tens of thousands of dollars in his Cash App, and he does nothing with that. He just wastes it and then begs for more money. He'll make thousands of dollars, and then the next day he'll tell people he's broke, he needs money to eat. And they were in shock. And I said, this person exists. I said, as a matter of fact, if you go to Netflix and look up Bad Vegan, he's the one dressed like the gay vampire who's crying. But nobody can believe that a person like Tony Pizza exists. It's just picture in your head that you're telling somebody the story of Tony Pizza and think, how would they take in that information? How would they respond? What would they be thinking at the time? What would their facial expressions be like? They would probably be something like this. Because it's unbelievable. Tony Gruesome, gay vampire. That's what he looks like in that show. Pony Boy, how you doing, brother? My fucking girl's about to be homeless. She keeps it the fuck up with this Amazon shit. Pony Boy, that's hilarious. My fucking girl's about to be homeless. She keeps it the fuck up with this Amazon shit. Yeah, bro. They go crazy with that. Amazon is one of the most amazing things in history. Like, it really is incredible. Like, they got this shit now overnight. You could order shit at 9:00 tonight and have it at fucking 8 a.m. in the morning. It's nuts. It's crazy. Like, that Amazon's going to put everybody out of fucking business. I remember during COVID. Oh my God, during COVID. And it wasn't just Shanna. It was me. It was Shanna. It was my mom. I mean, we probably got about 5 to 10 packages every single day. We're just ordering everything you could fucking imagine off of Amazon. Shit was wild. You do try to tell people it's not easy. It's hard to believe. FPS, remember that guy was discovered by the Today Show, and he was a homeless announcer with a deep voice. Oh, yeah. The guy with the golden voice, they called him, whatever, the black dude, yeah. Didn't he make a fuck ton of money and squander it, and he's still homeless or something like that? They gave him a radio show or something, didn't they? Oh my God, good question, BTF. Wow, yeah, you would think the garlic knots would kill a vampire, huh? Tony Pizza isn't homeless, he's hopeless. I like that, Pat. I love Amazon. Everybody does. He has to smell terrible in that hot Florida sun, sleeping in a car with the dog. Oh, he's not sleeping in a car, guys. I'm telling you. You got to remember, the guy's got money. He doesn't want to let you know it. But he's already proven it to us that he has tons of money. So tons for him, So every night he gets a room. If he does it like a late night live, guarantee you all he did was got in his truck or whatever and drove away or did it from the parking lot or something. And, he's not sleeping in his car. This is the guy, you got to remember that he's not a normal homeless person. He won't do homeless people shit anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like normal homeless people, again, they eat baked beans. They fucking Chef Boyardee. They eat shit out of a can and they're happy. Tony Pizza's got an expensive taste. He needs lobster and steak. So he ain't sleeping in no car. He might get a Roach Motel, a fucking $60 to $5 a night hotel or something, but he's at least doing that. Ain't no way he's sleeping in that car. Yeah, it is the last day. I know. I have no money. Otherwise, I'd buy something. I gotta go on Amazon and check some shit out later. Maybe there's something I can afford. Terry Tom actually gave Minnie a very expensive purse, but then decided she didn't like Minnie for some reason and wanted it back. She's it's a very politically incorrect term, Indian giver. Yeah. Well, people do shit like that. They give stuff away to get mad at the person. But I've been hearing about this purse for a long fucking time, man. I got a shampoo and conditioner for $13. I don't even know. There's nothing I want. Otherwise, I'd buy something if I could afford it. I don't know. I don't know what they got on Amazon. Everything, I guess. That's when you go, the Amazon Prime, usually like I'll just go on it and I'll look at like the deals they have. I never find anything I want. Yeah, I mean, well, when we were kids, like, is the Sears catalog was where you got everything from. But that was your parents ordering you that shit. I ordered stuff, I think, from magazines, skateboard stuff from Thrasher, magazines like that, and DJ stuff. Like back then, Upstairs Records on Avenue X was the shit. And I'd go there regularly. But if I couldn't for a while, whatever, I would order shit from Upstairs Records. I would order different shit from, hip hop magazines and stuff like that for DJ stuff. But that's about it, I think. Please, the past 3 days, I must have tipped the poor doorman in our building $25 like 6 times already. Holy shit. Tried explaining pizza to someone, and they laughed at me and said it's just all an act. I was like, yeah, it's an act, but it's not. Yeah. Armand, majority of homeless people are mentally ill, addicts, or both. Anyone else in between knows how to get help and back on their feet. Pizza is just a lifelong failure with zero self-awareness. Well said. It's true, man. It's true. Yeah, homeless people that aren't insane. I mean, there's so many resources, that people can get themselves back on their feet. They really can. I mean, how many people I worked with at that place building the Harleys, because they hired anybody that were in homeless shelters. And then now all of a sudden they're bringing home like $800 a week. And eventually they got apartments and they got on their feet, but there are people. Tony Pizza is not the only voluntarily homeless person. You know what I mean? There are people, and like Armand said, a lot of them are mentally ill or addicts. So when you're an addict, you know, you got one priority, getting high, or if you're a drunk, wino, an alcoholic, you know, it's getting that next drink. You know, you ain't even got enough time to consider, you know, actually doing something with yourself or getting better. And mentally ill people are mentally ill people. I mean, they don't even have control over their own thoughts. But there are a lot of people on the street, homeless people. You go on the streets of New York right now and just pick a homeless guy and give him 10 grand, and there's a good fucking chance nothing's going to happen with it. He's just going to blow it or smoke it or drink it or some shit. So I always try to help people no matter what, but I don't give large sums. I mean, if I see a homeless person, I give him a few bucks. That's not going to hurt me. You know, I came out of a store recently and a woman said she needed $2 for the bus to get home. Now, did I believe her? No. I could look at her and see what her deal was, you know, but it's $2. Who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? Like, people are generous to me. I got to be generous to other people. That's the way I see it. Hell yeah. Doormen are paid. I think that guy lost it all. I'm pretty sure he did. Yeah. Yeah. It's just a mentality thing. It's like one of the guys was saying today, you know, like, and he's very right. Like a guy like Tony Pizza, if you have that mentality, that poor person's mentality, that loser, I should say loser mentality. Forget about poor people are, you know, there's all types of different poor people. I meant more so like when it comes to money, there are people who have a loser's mentality that they've always been losers. They see themselves as, you know, somebody who's always going to be a loser. And they have no desire to be winners, you know? So you could give them anything and they'll fuck it up because they have the mentality of the, you know, just being a scumbag, piece of shit, bum type of person. Tony Pizza's exact example. You could give Tony Pizza a fucking house in the hills somewhere. You give him a house in Beverly Hills and $1 million in a fucking suitcase, and somehow he will deliberately destroy it all and be back living in a car or something. That's just Tony Pizza's where he is because that's where he's comfortable. You know, it's just like I always said, I'm so cheap with money because my greatest peace of mind is having money saved. My peace of mind doesn't come from things. I love having things, don't get me wrong, but I don't sit around at night and think, man, I'm really fortunate to have all those Jordans in my closet, or, oh, I got no worries. Look at all those polo shirts I have. No. You got to have money. Money takes those worries away. So I'm cheap because to me, it's so fucking important to have that money saved. It's more important than having anything. But there's a lot of people who I've watched them be broke their entire lives. And when I was a kid with some of them, I didn't realize why they were always broke. But as you grow up and you start to watch what they're doing, you're like, oh, this motherfucker can't have money in his pocket. Forget about a savings account. He gets money in his pocket, it's gone 2 hours later, if it even takes that long. And what I came to realize about these people is that they're not just fuck-ups. They are uncomfortable having money. There are some people who have had nothing for so long that having money actually bothers them. It's kind of like how Tony Pizza said he'd never want an apartment because he'd feel like, you know, he's got a responsibility now and he's got bills to pay and shit. I don't know, something about people having money, it makes them uncomfortable. They're more comfortable without it. So they literally, or deliberately, get rid of it as soon as they get it in their pockets, whether it's gambling it or spending it on drugs or alcohol or giving it away or buying junk. You can bet your ass you give them any amount of money and it will be gone in a flash and there'll be nothing to show for it. I've known people like that my whole fucking life. I'm not like that. Like even tonight, I don't know. I'm going to make sure me and Shad have a good night. But of course, my eye is always on that money. You know what I mean? Like, it's just the way it is. It could be a good way to be and a bad way to be. It just depends. You know what I'm saying? That's the only like thing that gives me peace of mind, you know. Not the only thing in life, but as far as, you know, money goes, at least. Like, I don't necessarily feel better when I buy a bunch of new shit or something. I feel better when I don't buy a bunch of new shit and there's money in the bank. You know what I mean? I thought that was High Pitch Eric. What do you mean, Hi Mommy? I don't remember that, hey now. Amazon is ruining my Uber Skanks prostitution delivery service. Uber Skanks. Pizza is toothless. He is. Pizza isn't sleeping in a car. No, he's not. Nah, there's no way. There's no way. How many truckers did Terry Time gum job to get the bag in the first place? Good question. Ugh. Fucking pig. When is she going to fucking... Well, I'll say that. He will only do lives when he's in his car. Yeah. Guys, we've seen this movie before. This motherfucker used to literally just go outside. He'd be in a parking lot, and like every video would be the same parking lot. You're obviously at a fucking motel, bro. He would not show his face because you don't want you to see anything behind him. He'd have the fucking phone pointed down at the ground. All you could see was white lines, parking spots. You know what I mean? That's what he does. He's full of shit 24 hours a day. When his lips are moving, he's lying, period. Yeah, Miss Camperwrong, absolutely. Terry Time gave Minnie an LV purse. She saw Minnie talking shit late one night in the chat and got pissed, wants it back. An LV purse. Yeah, keep that shit, Minnie. Fuck that. Is it really Louis Vuitton, though? I mean, Terry Time? I can't even imagine how far away that pig lives from a store that even sells Louis Vuitton. You know what I mean? Louis Vuitton is like... It's not going to help you, Terry Time. It's like, what movie is it from when he says it's like putting a silk hat on a pig? You can walk around dripping in fucking Gucci with Louis Vuitton bags and fucking Balenciaga and everything else and Fendi, and you're still Terry Time. All of a sudden, the purse is sentimental. LOL, she found out the price of those purses. Well, how'd she get it if she didn't know the price? Didn't she have to buy it? Because, yeah, I mean, real Louis Vuitton purses are fucking in the thousands. They start in the thousands. Guys, anybody want to donate? I know there's not many of you today. There's only 66 people, but I got to make some money. Give me credit, guys. I could have just stayed not doing shows, and I'd probably have people donating to me, but I came back and did the right thing. So hook me up if you could. Let's see. I think I do. I think I do remember that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Her dead friend gave it to her. It's sentimental, but yeah, but she gave it to her stranger. That's how sentimental it is. Yeah, okay, now I got you. She didn't pay for it. She got it, gave it away, not knowing what Louis Vuitton purses are worth. Found out, said, "Oh shit, I want that shit back." I've done that. Not with Louis Vuitton, of course, but I've given shit away, and then the value skyrocketed. And I'm like, oh fuck me. Why did I do that? FBS back in the day, CCS was the best skate magazine to buy shit from. California cheapskate. Pony Boy, that's where I buy all my boards to this day. Yep. Not from a magazine. You do it on a website now, of course, but CCS is the best place to get boards. You can pick a deck. You can fucking customize it. Trucks, wheels, bearings, every fucking thing. Grip tape. And you get it fully assembled, you know. That's how I've gotten like 5 boards in the last year, and they've all come from CCS. Yeah. I wouldn't have known about it before recently because it wasn't around when I was a kid. When I was skateboarding, I stopped skateboarding in the early 90s. So all those years that it was around, I didn't know about it. I was buying a skateboard for a beginner. What would you recommend? Is there a size I should consider? It all depends on you and what you prefer. Like, in a way, it depends on your size. Listen, when I was a kid and all the legends were doing their thing, like Rodney Mullen and Tony Hawk and Steve Caballero, Mike McGill, Lance Mountain, Bucky Lasik, all those guys, they used skateboards. That's what they used. There was no such thing. Nobody was worried about the size of a skateboard, the width, the fucking length. None of that shit existed. Skateboards were fucking skateboards, and that's what everybody used. Well, in 1994, Rodney Mullen decided to redesign the modern board around two tricks, the ollie and the kickflip. That's why there's that board with no shape now. It looks like a popsicle stick. That's why they call them popsicle boards. And they just got like a twin tails on them, basically. And ever since then, skateboarders have become bigger and bigger bitches. Like, I see guys at the skate park that are like, dude, what size skateboard is that, bro? I'm like, it's an 875. They're like, it's fucking huge, but I guess it's good for a cruiser. And you know me, I gotta put these people in their place. I'm like, you guys are soft as baby shit, bro. The greatest skateboarders of all time learned to skateboard on boards this fucking wide, like fucking boats. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they could do it. How is it that they could do everything that you're trying to do today, and they don't need any certain size board or any of that soft shit? These kids today, oh my fucking God. It's all, oh man, I can only skate in 8.25. It's like, really? You can't skate in 8.5? That quarter of an inch stops you from being able to skate. It's like everything else. It's become so watered down and soft. I'm telling you, these kids fuck me up. They see if you got anything bigger than a 52 millimeter wheel, they're like, man, those are some good cruiser wheels. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? They're wheels. They're just a little bigger than what you use. And a lot of the guys, the best skaters I know, but Jake is a great skater. My friend Jake, guess what he just got? He got 58 millimeter wheels like I skate because I let him use my board a few times and he loves it. But before that, he skated those little tiny ones. So I don't know, man. If I was you, Pat, I would just get whatever the fuck you want. Just order a board. I don't have to, but I mean, I skated regular boards my whole life, so I don't like real tiny boards. I'm sure I could skate them, but I got it, like, mine is like 8.75. That's what I skate. But I could skate a 9, an 8.5, an 8.25, and I don't give a fuck. It's just a board. These people are weird, man. The only reason I did that is because I wanted a lighter board, so I just went from a 9 to a smaller board. That's it. But bro, you could learn to skate on any fucking thing. For a beginner, I wouldn't do anything crazy. Go online and type in complete skateboards and find some nice like Powell Peralta board or something and just buy that. Casey. Skated for like 7 or 8 years, give or take. We used to hop the train. Last stop was a BK Bridge. It was called the BK Banks. Hundreds of skaters on the regular. The bank simulated an in-ground pool or bowl. I think I've seen that. Yeah. Yeah, Pat, definitely. You got to. FPS people like that are petrified to become the person they say they want to be every single miserable day. Of course they are, yeah, because becoming that person they say they want to be, you got to be prepared for. You got to live like everybody else. You got to pay taxes. You got to pay bills. You got to have responsibilities and obligations. Yeah, they don't want that shit. They just tell you. It's like Tony Pizza. He's been playing the same game for years. If he can convince you that he's trying to do better, then you're more inclined to give him money. You know what I mean? If he just every day says, I ain't getting no job ever, I'm a bum, I'm never going to, then people aren't going to be as inclined to donate. That's why Tony's always got some job opportunity on the horizon. There's I'm getting a job in 2 weeks. I should have a job in 3 weeks. If the woke jokes don't get a hold of them, I might have a job in 2 days. I had a job, but I lost the job because of FBS. It's all bullshit. That's why he'll always try to convince you that he's trying to get an apartment and a fucking job. Because even he knows, as dumb as he is, he knows how to play those fucking suckers that follow him. And all he's got to do is make them believe that he's trying. and they'll keep giving him money. The fascinating part is that after 4 years, they still haven't realized he's not trying at all. Your money to him, forget about not being grateful for it. He doesn't even consider it money he can spend. Whatever money you give him today, when he counts his money tonight, tomorrow he'll tell you he needs more money because that money from today gets saved. It's just like you used to do with the rent. I remember this motherfucker. I'll never forget this. This was fucking fascinating. This should have been like somebody should do like, I don't know, some sort of a high school report or college thesis or some shit. I don't know. This motherfucker, first week of July, a couple of years ago, 23 or whatever, says he was in that apartment and says, I need $1,200 for the month. I want to pay the rent off for a month. I need $1,200. The first week of July, they gave him $1,200. Literally, the second week of July, after getting the $1,200, he says, I need $300 for the rent. And the third week of July and the fourth week of July, he just pocketed the $1,200 and said, well, guys, you're still going to give me the rent money. And then he would threaten people. You saw the videos I got. He would threaten people. If you don't give me the rent, I ain't. Like, look what he says here. This says it all. I know you guys have seen it a million times, but listen real closely to what he's saying.
The only thing I got saved is $1,200 and the $900 cash that I just showed you. Okay? Now, tomorrow's rent. If I ain't got $300 in there for tomorrow's rent, I'm not paying my rent. I'm going to live out my security, and by next fucking Tuesday, it's bon voyage.
Imagine the balls on him. Could you fucking imagine? This, you got to think. He just said he got $2,100. The rent's $300. He said, I'm not paying it out of that. He said, I got $2,100, and if I don't have the rent money tomorrow, you have the rent money. But that's not what he meant. He meant if you guys don't give me more rent money, I'm not paying the rent. Imagine the balls to think you're so fucking important that people are scared you won't pay your rent and you'll be homeless again. He's threatening them with that. So your money means nothing to him. You're simply a fucking a dollar sign. He doesn't give a fuck about you. Your life is meaningless to him unless you're donating to him. And, that's how he lives. He'll take your money and then, put that away somewhere in a shoebox or a sleeping bag, or just keep it on his Cash App card and then tell you I need more money for the same thing you just gave me money for. That $2,100 he just described, he got that within like the previous day or two. Like he got the $2,100. It's not like he had a job and that's all he had saved and he needs it for something like an apartment. Oh my God, it's the first month's rent and the security, but I still got to pay rent on this apartment. If you guys can hook me up with $300 so I can keep my $2,100. It's not even like that. It was just, they gave him $2,100 for his rent. And then he tells them, I know I got the $2,100, but I'm not spending it on rent. I need the rent money tomorrow. It's unbelievable. Unreal. Unfucking real. It is like it's a fascinating thing. Not that he does it, but that they let him get away with it. No matter how many times he does that to them, when he says, give me money, they give him money. Oh, they give him money. They do. They do. Most people who don't have money are uncomfortable with money in their pocket. Yeah, it's weird. They are. Surround yourself with broke, low-life losers. It's all you'll ever be. Separate yourself and you'll really see it. Oh, of course, man, of course. That's the amazing part where how I always talk about these people that follow Tony Pizza. Think about what a loser you have to be to follow the king loser. The loser of losers. A loser's loser. Like, think about that. It's like you said. I mean, you're following a bum. You got to be a bum, or at least you're going to become one soon. I mean, you're supposed to follow successful people if you follow anyone. You're supposed to watch what they do and do that. These motherfuckers they're doing shit in reverse. They work every day. they're fucking throwing money at a guy who clearly has said a million times he will not work under any circumstances. Oh, hi, Daddy. Hi, Daddy. Yeah. Now that gives new meaning to putting lipstick on a pig. Yeah, it's the same shit. Yes. I have the empty box from an LV pocketbook. The box alone is worth $200. I'm not surprised, bro. Some desperate John traded her the Louis Vuitton bag for her services. Probably. But who that she would know would even have a Louis Vuitton? I just feel like it's a knockoff. You know what I mean? I feel like I have good reason to believe that. Nobody else want to donate today? Come on, guys. It's Friday. Why not? Pizza's live with the pinned out pupils again. Of course he is. My girl's Louis was $7K. Fuck that, Nikki. Fuck that. I love Shannon to death. Nope. Not even if I had it like that. 7,000's too much. I give you credit, Nikki. You're working on a whole different level than I am. But I mean, I guess maybe if the money becomes relative, like it's like, okay, depending on how much money you have, 7 G's could be to you what, is, $100 to somebody else or vice versa. You know what I mean? Did I say that the right way? You know what I mean? Like, depending on how much money you have, $7,000 might be like, car money and nothing less than that. Then there's other people, $7,000 is nothing. It's just, you could just spend it. But to me, car money. Car money. Some desperate John. I read that one. I got 80s Vision Mark Gonzalez board, bone wheels. Yeah, that's worth money, bro. I'm telling you. I think we talked about that before. That is worth money. Yeah, Shannon wants a longboard too. Sir Drums, $10. Hey, FBS, I missed a few live chats. Happy Friday. That's cool. Thank you, Sir Drums. I appreciate the $10 very, very much. Pizza's now sitting at the gas pumps begging. He buys gas, then comes on begging. Soon the people at the gas station will run his ass off. Good. Oh, he's doing it right now? He's at the gas pumps? These idiots believed it all. They did. Yeah, BB. I remember you always wanted Spitfire wheels and we always wanted Spitfire wheels and independent trucks. Alien Workshop, Santa Cruz, and Birdhouse decks were dope. Yo, is Grizzly grip tape and Shorty's hardware still around? I don't know about Shorty's hardware. Grizzly grip tape is. But see, like when I was skating as a kid, there was no Birdhouse. Tony Hawk was with Paulo Peralta. You know what I mean? And you wanted Bones wheels, like Nikki Blade said. So, but I had a Tony Hawk board. I had a Steve Caballero board. I had I forget what they call the plain Pal Peralta, the one with the red stripes, and it's got the Ripper, the skeleton coming out of the thing. It was like the most generic Pal Peralta board you could buy. That was like my first board. I went through a lot. I wanted the Mark Gonzalez board. Never could get it when I was a kid. That's why now I buy skateboard and shit like it's nothing, because when I was a kid, I couldn't have the shit I wanted. Is that true, BB, still? I just can't believe what motivates people to give pizza money. It goes right over my head. Oh, no, it's not you, bro. It's something nobody understands. You gave what at the office, BB? It def helps out big time that my girl wouldn't ever want me to spend my money like that. Well, from what you're saying, she's into the Amazon shit, so you never know where that might go. New beginnings with Shan. I love you, my Christopher. I love you more, my beautiful Shan. I will see you shortly. She says, happy Friday, familia. FBS, I got her that bag for her birthday, $50 in Mexico. I believe it. Oh, shit. Anyway, guys, I think I'm going to shut it down and start my night with my beautiful wife. I think so. That's what I really want to do. What do we got here? I only got $30 in cash and $65 in super chats. What can I say, though? All right, guys. Thank you. I appreciate you. And, oh, is that right, Joey Frakes? I never had Spitfire wheels. I never did. All right, guys. I'll see you. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm not going to come back on tonight. Like I said, I want to be with Shanna. So thank you for being here. I hope you all have a great Friday night. I love you all. And until next time. Oh, shit. Jersey Girl 732 1999. Hey, FBS and Shanna. Nice to see you, Shanna. Hey, Jersey Girl. Thank you so much for that. You're kidding me, FBS. About what, BB? Now I have to stay on. About what? What do you mean? I don't know what you mean. I'll wait a second. Jersey Girl came through right at the very end. Oh, it's okay. You made a fucking special entrance with a super chat. I don't know, BB. I'm assuming when you say you're kidding me, FBS, is because I asked you what you meant by you gave it the office, but you know me, my mind is just, I don't know. All right, I'm going to go. Thanks for everything, guys. I love you all. And until next time, salute.